Good morning, guys. Please excuse the lighting. I'm parked in front of Target and the red wall is like making me look red. But welcome to today's video. We are entering into the last weekend of summer, which is insane. This summer flew by. It is actually the boys' last day of camp, and I am taking that opportunity to run some last minute errands. The most important being going school supply shopping. Better late than never. I've had the boys' school supply list for probably 2 weeks now, and I've been slowly picking like a few things up here or there. I've gotten like their composition notebooks, some pencil boxes, like random stuff, but all like the crayons and pencils and pens and all those kinds of things I've left for the last minute. And so little Lily and I are outside of Target and we're about to head in to go school supply shopping. We just went to CVS. I had to pick up tip money to tip all of the camp counselors for the boys. So now we're going to run this errand and then head back home for her to eat lunch and then take her nap in a little bit. We are still trying to transition her to one nap a day. She actually slept in this morning. We had 2 days in a row where she woke up 5:30 or earlier, and then yesterday I put my hand in her mouth and she actually got a molar. So I don't know if she was waking up early due to teething or due to the change in her schedule, but I don't want to be out too long on the off chance that she falls asleep in the car on the way home. She's back there eating a little teething cracker that I had in my car from the other day. So I'm going to head in with Lily. I have to get school supplies, I have to get diapers, I have to get shampoo and yogurt for the boys. I think that's it. So hopefully we can get this shopping trip done in, I'm gonna say 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, we got little Lily loaded up. She's got her little Crocs on today, some shorts and a band-tee. We're going to make our way down to the school supply section. I think it starts here. Let's see what we can find. Like I said, I got composition notebooks and pencil cases already. They each need six glue sticks. So I'm gonna get 2 of these. They also need scissors, the 4 years plus. So I'm going to get 2 of these. It seems like most of the school supplies is on sale, which is good. I was worried that it either was going to be sold out waiting this late or options were going to be slim. But so far, we're doing so good. Now we need crayons. Let me check the list. Okay, they each need a pack of these mini twistable crayons. The one issue that I'm seeing already is that regular crayons 24 count sold out because they were on sale. So we're gonna have to make a stop somewhere else, I think. But they need these twisty crayons. They also need thin tip markers. So I think we're gonna have to make a stop at Staples after this. We now need to find pencils, pens, binders, and then storage bags. What are you doing? The pens they need sold out as well. I'll grab some pencils. It says 12. These are packs of 18, so I'll just get them each a pack. It looks like I'm going to need to go to Staples, which I really didn't want to have to do. Let's check down here. What do I see? Markers. For half-inch binders, I see white or black. I think we're just gonna do black. What do you want to hold, baby? All right, this is everything school supplies except storage bags. So I'll grab those, grab the diapers and the yogurts, and then I guess head to Staples. I found a display of crayons, so I was able to get the crayons. So far we're just missing thin tip markers and a certain kind of felt black pen, I guess for the teacher. I doubt for the kids. Whoa. I'm gonna do one more lap and then go grab everything else. Okay, and I guess I just wasn't looking good enough. The markers are literally right there, except this one is it missing any? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, okay, it looked like it was missing something. And I was able to find 1 pack of the pens. So I just need another pack of those pens and we would be done. Do you want to hold the pens or something? Trying to keep her entertained. Okay, just got back from Target. We wound up doing the shopping trip in 40 minutes, which is pretty good. And I also think it's pretty good that I only couldn't get one thing, which was that stupid pack of pens. This one actually wasn't even on the shelf. It was like laying like face down on top of another set of pens, and I just so happened to pick it up. And at the register, the guy said, did I ask anybody to see if they had some in the back? And I said, no, honestly. I wanted to get home, and also I have until Wednesday. That's when the boys go back to school. I have until Wednesday to hunt them down. I might just go to Staples later with Lily before we pick the boys up from camp, because I need to head that way to get gas anyway. So I know I'll find a pack of pens at some point over the next few days. But I'm very glad I took my time. I was just going to be defeated and not get the crayons or the thin markers, but they were on end caps, which is kind of annoying because when you look at the whole display, everything from that row is missing and you just assume they're sold out, and then they're tucked away on an end cap like 2 rows down. But I'm very glad that I was able to get 98% of the boys' school supplies, as well as I needed butter, I needed shampoo, I needed yogurt for the boys, but that was sold out. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time getting Danimals yogurts, like the yogurt pouches. Our Stop and Shop no longer sells them. It's been probably over a month since I've seen them. And now at Target, totally sold out. But I did wind up getting Harris and I a little sweet treat for this weekend. I got these s'mores cookies to try, and then we also love a good classic chocolate chip cookie. So I wound up grabbing that as well. So right now it is 10:20. Lily, for her 1 nap schedule, goes down at 11:45. Typically around 11, I will give her lunch. So that's my plan. I'm quickly going to divvy this stuff up and separate it between 2 large Target bags and write their name on the bags. I don't know if everything specifically needs to be labeled per kid. It kind of just seems like the teachers ask for quantities of everything to have in the classroom. So for now, I'm just going to separate them into 2 bags and set them aside. And then I need to write thank yous for the camp counselors so that I can bring those when it's time to pick the boys up. Like I mentioned, I went to CVS and I took out all the tip money, and then I have these little like stationery cards from last year when I wrote thank yous. It's just a little like rainbow card. And then the pack also has little envelopes. So I'm just going to write each of the counselors a little thank you, and then I'll wind up doing lunch with Lily, and then I actually have plans with Kasey for dinner. So I'll take you guys along for that later. It's going to be our little end of summer debrief now that her wedding is over. I didn't wind up vlogging it, but I did post some stuff over on my Instagram on my story. Now that her wedding is over, I feel like every time we hung out this summer, the hangout sessions have been like dedicated to like wedding planning and getting excited for the wedding and just like the stress of all that. So now that's over, Kasey and I need a full summer debrief to hang out and be able to reconnect, not wedding related. So I'm very excited for that tonight. So time to divvy this up, put this in the fridge, and write my thank yous. And here's a quick overview if you guys are interested in seeing everything that I picked up. And surprisingly, the prices were great. The crayons were on sale for like 50 cents each. The scissors were on sale for I think $1.99. A lot of the stuff, $1.59 for the scissors. Markers were on sale for $2.99. A lot of the stuff surprisingly was on sale, which was good. I thought it was gonna be like $100 for school supplies, and all of this plus the shampoo, the wipes, the baby diapers, the cookies, the butter was $110 total. This stuff I picked up at Five Below like weeks ago, the folder, the composition, and the pencil case. So I think that's pretty good school supplies wise. Like I said, these pens will be the bane of my existence, but this is a little overview of everything. Okay, little Lily is down for a nap. I think it's around noon. I put her in around 11:45. She took a few minutes to fall asleep, and I ate my lunch during that time. And now I want to go ahead and finish this book. I have, I think, like 60 pages left in the book. This is, I think, my 4th Riley Sager book, and I think this is up there with Lock Every Door. I really liked that one. This has to be maybe tied for my #1 Riley Sager book. So I want to go ahead and finish this. I have another Frida McFadden book on hold at my library. I think it's a newer one that they got in. It's not a new book, but I've never read it before, and I've read every single one my library carries. So I have that on hold. So I want to go ahead and finish this so I can pick that up tomorrow and have something to read over the weekend, because my library is closed on Sundays. So this is what I'm going to do for the next like hour probably. And then I do want to start doing my makeup, just because from about 3 o'clock on, it's super hectic between getting the boys from camp, coming home, snack time, and then Harris will be getting home around 4:30 and I'll have to leave. So my little to-dos for now are going to be read and then do my makeup. Okay, I just went ahead and did my makeup. I just have to obviously do my lip later. The sidebar over here gave me a little bit of trouble, but I think the finishing product, everything came together really well. And it's actually 2:34 and Lily is still down for her nap, so I need to go ahead and get her up in a little bit. She's been asleep since noon, like I said, and I need to leave to get the boys at 3:10ish. So I'm going to wind up getting her up maybe in like 10 minutes. I need to just clean up in here and give her a quick snack, and then when we get back I'll give her like an applesauce or something, and then I'll have to get dressed probably. I usually get back around 3:45, and by the time I'm done unpacking bags and everything, it's like 4, and then I'll have to get dressed because, like I said, I need to kind of leave as soon as Harris gets home, which will be around like 4:30. Hi. Were you waking up? Oh my God, Harris's room. The room where Lily sleeps in. We just keep throwing so much more stuff into that corner and that corner. We actually got a lot of clothes in for fall for little Lily, so we have a bunch of stuff back there. And for the boys for back to school, I definitely can share that with you guys if you're interested. But let's get the little baby up. You slept for almost 3 hours. Uh-oh. What is that? Nectarine. Uh-oh, did you bruise it? What is that? Bread. What are you doing? What's that? An orange. What are you doing? She wound up crying a little bit when she banged her little head. But we're getting some milk. It is 2:41, so like 30 minutes until we need to leave. Okay, I just got dressed. Harris should be home at any minute and I need to head out. I'm wearing this like A-line silky blouse, I guess, from Firmoo. I need to get some pictures in it to post, and then I'm kind of dressed it down with a pair of jeans, and I'm going to wear these Cloud Island heels that I shared a few videos back. I thought that it was like the perfect balance of dressy yet casual for dinner. So I'm gonna wait for Harris to get home and then head out. I'm actually going to see Kasey's new apartment she moved into, and then we're going out to eat. Okay, we are out. We're here. We ordered our food. Kasey got a little crab cake and a salad. I got some mahi taco. See, what is that? Mango or some kind of fruit is on it.
Pepper or mango, yeah.
Fries.
Oh, you got avocado.
Lemonade. Back in the little town of Huntington, right? No, town of Cold Spring Harbor. Wow. I'm like, it's blueberry. I thought it was gonna be like vanilla with like blueberries in it.
No, she's blueberry.
We got a blueberry trace leches for dessert. And this, what else is in
so
there?
Good. Like it's like a coffee cake,
Oh
like
God,
crumble, I think.
So good.
Or maybe it's...
Good morning, guys. It is quite a few days later. I actually just sent the boys on the bus for their first day of school, which is so surreal. I feel like we've been talking about it and mentally preparing them for this day for quite some time, probably since pre-K ended, and we just got them on the bus and they went, which to me is just so insane. I think the one thing that I'm most worried about is the bus, just because I was kind of surprised that there was no bus aid to help them find their seats and get buckled. I wish there was like a little crash course for the kids for what to do on the bus, because I don't think they know how to use bus seat buckles. So that's like my only thing I'm worried about. I'm not really worried about the physical school portion of the day. It's the whole bus thing. But thankfully they're about like halfway through the route, and by the time I came in and got Lily set up in her playpen, I'm pretty sure the bus already arrived because we get a little bit of a breakdown. So they're probably off and starting their first day of kindergarten, which is crazy. I actually spent the better portion of the weekend trying to find that other pack of pens that I could not get at Target. I went to Staples, Michael's, and Five Below, and all three places only had the colorful ones, and I obviously needed the plain black ones, so I went and just ordered them on Walmart. And yesterday we went and did a little meet the teacher and dropped off all their school supplies, so thankfully that is done. And now we can officially start the school year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little back to school video. I think this coming week's video is going to be a back to school haul, where I'll share with you guys a bunch of clothes that we got in for the boys for the school season, as well as things I got in for Lily. So it's going to be like a back to school / fall kids clothing haul. So let me know if that's something that you guys are interested in. I'll do it like vlog style and go from like room to room, show you what the boys got, what Lily got, and all that kind of stuff. We're sitting and waiting. She's watching some Miss Rachel, and we're waiting for her physical therapist to get here because today is a PT day. So she's having a little granola bar to get her belly full so she's not cranky and hungry. We try and coax her with these pups typically during a session, but this morning her PT's at just about 9, so I try and give her a little bit of a breakfast before it gets started. Also, this week has been so crazy with her nap schedule. Her 15-month appointment is not this week, next week, so you guys will get a 15-month update from me. But we've been trying to do the 1 nap transition, and it worked for like the first like 3 or 4 days, and then it led to early morning wakings and middle of the night wakings. So I tried to go back to a 2 nap schedule. I've been kind of flip-flopping, and no matter what, she's still waking up before 6 a.m. So that's something that I've been dealing with, but I'll give you guys more update on that in her 15-month update. But I think that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.